Thank you to the EA Creator Network for making this video possible. Hello friends, I'm simpolcheeks and welcome back to another speed build. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far and thank you so much for joining me today. We are back building the same house in every Sims game series, and today we're building in The Sims 2. I hope you had as much fun with the build we did in The Sims 1 as I did. And it's also been a while since I have done one of these voiceovers, so it feels great to be back. I can't totally promise it will be a regular thing again, but I'll be doing, if not full voiceovers, at least short ones at the start to share information or my thoughts about the build and some of the building processes I went through while creating it. But anyway, it's been years since I played The Sims 2, and back then I only had the base game, but I still had so much fun with it. It was the very first Sims game I played, and I have so many fun memories of it. I did try building in The Sims 2 back then. I remember there were a lot of build cheats you could use, like the build constraint cheat. It was a very powerful cheat, and the one that let you rotate objects into a 45-degree angle. I didn't use many of those cheats here. I didn't really bother to relearn them again, I'm sorry. But I did use the move objects cheat as well as the snap to grid cheat, so I could freely place some items. I won't be talking much about the build itself, but I do want to share some memories I have of The Sims 2. I remember one day my dad came home from work and gave us The Sims 2. I played non-stop since then. Those were the days when you still had to install games using multiple CDs. It would tell you halfway through the installation to insert this 2 to continue and so on. It's so nostalgic. Anyway, at that time, I didn't know expansion packs were a thing, so I only had the base game. But back then, we only had one family computer, so my brother and I had to take turns playing the game, and sometimes we'd even fight when one of us didn't want to stop playing. If I remember correctly, we played in the same save file. We each had our own households and we'd compete to see who could get richer faster and buy the big mansion. I don't exactly remember who won, but that was my first experience of playing the game from scratch. Like, no money cheats or anything like that. It's still my favorite way to play the game because I love the challenge. It never gets boring and I enjoy seeing my Sims struggle a bit, if I'm gonna be honest. Another memory I have of The Sims 2 is that back then, The Sims 2 Machinima was huge on YouTube. Many talented creators were making incredible machinimas using The Sims 2 at the time, and I watched so many of them, like a lot. Their creativity inspired me so much that at some point, I think I was in high school, I decided to try making my own videos with The Sims 2. I was using the Windows Movie Maker back then. I mostly created music videos that had little stories in them, and I uploaded them to this very same YouTube channel. I think there is only one video left that is still public. It's been already 17 years since then. I feel so old when I think about it, but honestly, it was such a fun time for me. That was my first real experience with content creation, and I learned so much from it. Growing up, The Sims was a huge part of my life. It was more than just a game to me. It became a comfort game I turned to during all the stages of my life. Whether I was feeling happy, stressed, or just going through difficult times, I always had The Sims to help me relax and escape for a little while. It did help me get through some of the toughest moments in my life, and the memories and experiences I've had with the game will always be really special to me. Anyway, I didn't mean to get sappy with The Sims, but I'm so glad I decided to start making videos again in 2021 with The Sims 4. I had forgotten how much I loved and enjoyed making videos and editing them. Now, I have also started creating short story videos, which you might have seen in YouTube Shorts. I also post them on Instagram and TikTok. These are stories based on the current household I'm playing off camera. It's actually a family I started playing on stream on TikTok. I sometimes stream on TikTok, by the way, but I don't have a set schedule. It's all very spontaneous. However, if you are interested in learning more about this family I'm talking about or would like to see a video related to that, feel free to let me know in the comments. Anyway, if you'd like to experience The Sims 2 for the first time or play it again, The Sims 2 Legacy Collection is available on platforms like the EA app or Steam. If you plan on picking them up and want to support me directly as a creator, you can use my creator code simpolcheeks at checkout. This will give me a small commission from the sales. It is not a discount code, unfortunately. And I also want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's been using my creator code. I know there are many creators out there with their own codes, and it truly means a lot to me that you chose to support me in this way. So thank you so much. Anyway, that is it for today's voiceover. Thank you for listening to me yap about my memories of The Sims 2 and all. I hope you enjoyed seeing the process, and please stay tuned for the next installment in the series where we will build the same house in The Sims 3 next. If you'd like to see more builds in the future, let me know in the comments. If you like this build, make sure to leave a comment and like this video. And if you're not subscribed yet and you want to see more contents from me, feel free to subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified when I post a new video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you next time. Enjoy the music while I finish up this build. Bye-bye!